that, I don't think being perfect, starting out perfect, is not the main goal that you want to do. It's not something that you should strive for. It's just to strive to be more consistent, because I was thinking about this because uh, in the beginning, no one really knows where to start. No one really knows what to do. You can learn as much as you want. You can go on YouTube and figure out what to do and how to do things. And it's really, really, there's so much information where you can just literally learn everything, but the moment you start something, it just feels like blank, right? And that's how I felt like when I started working out. Like, I felt like I always lacked some sort of resource. I felt like I needed to start working out at the gym. Meanwhile, I could have just started at home with what I have. That time, that's what I was available to. So eventually, after all the thoughts just came about, I just had to start somewhere. And that was just simply just by starting with just push-ups. I just started doing push-ups, and then later on it led to finding out ideas about how to grow arms at home too, and how to continue working out, how to start um, properly planning my diets just from starting it. Just start the meal with high protein. That's how I did it. And then eventually progressed onwards with learning more about the gym, going to the gym more, seeing that's more effective, learning about the importance of proteins, carbs, fats, all those stuff, you know, just from starting. I wasn't perfect at it. No, I don't think anyone is perfect again. But I think just the fact that you start is already immense enough progress for you to actually continue onwards and stay motivated into actually pursuing what you want to do. And that all comes with the mindset of not seeking for perfection, but just seeking for consistency. Like, for example, maybe if you watch some anime, like me and my friend were talking about anime, and he told me about Attack on Titan. If you watch Attack on Titan, also give me a comment, give me a like or something. So comment if you actually watch Attack on Titan also. And the whole story about Attack on Titan was it started with one guy dreaming about what's it like to be in a post-apocalyptic world with zombies and everything. And but instead, like, what would it be like if like the zombies were like 10 meters tall, and like to the point where it was very, very, it was so dangerous to the point where like literally you had nothing to do but stay inside, like a whole gel kind of thing. That hence the walls that were built. But if you haven't watched it, I'm not gonna spoil it. And then it just started with that idea, and then he just started making pictures about it, trying to progress the story of just from that simple idea. Made a whole huge ass story that was pretty interesting, and I don't even think he found out how the story was going to end until he was about to reach the ending. Same with the Big Les show. If you've seen on YouTube, also a pretty good show. Like, and the Big Les show is actually a better example, because literally that show is just made with uh, a computer application called Paint, and he kept with that theme for the entire time. Like, all he had was just the Paint, the story that was just made of many, many episodes that just seemed completely random, and then once you put it all together, it just looked like one long story that everyone enjoyed, and it ended up getting over like 2 million viewers. I mean, over 2 million subscribers to that show, and literally the end of the season, and still like 2 3 years later people are still looking to get another season from that show. It was that good, and all the guy had was just the computer, Paint, and YouTube, and that's it, and an idea of how things were, and it just progressed to another thing, into a better product, a better potential. And that all started with just him being consistent, believing on his idea, and just keep going, you know, trying to figure it out along the way instead of trying to, perfect everything before he actually did it. So that's how I feel. That's what I think is the right thing. When you want the physique you're looking for at a quicker time, don't look for perfection. Just look for consistency and always seek improvements. So I hope that helps, and I'll see you on the next one.